29 of the Jimmy Muitt Challenge, sporting a very different looking haircut into two very important games in the season. Okay, we've got Crawley, who are currently in, I believe, 4th place. Check. 4th place, we're away from home. Then we have Notts County, another team flying high. They are in 5th and they are also away. So 2 teams away today. 2-game episode, playing on the 26th of December. Obviously in England, we play on Boxing Day and the 28th. Okay, let's get into the squads. So, having a look, we have rested a couple of players just because they were looking very leggy recently. So Jimmy Muitt still our top, the player that's played the most games, 14 goals, 1 assist, 2 player of the matches. Isaac Hutchinson having a great season, 5 goals but 9 assists. Burrow behind that with 5 and 1. Maguire's doing well. Top assists is Jack Bridge in midfield. So into the game. Obviously, a very disappointing episode last time out, losing at away at Newport County in the FA Cup, but gives us a chance to focus on the league. Obviously, Jimmy's had a very good history on our save within the FA Cup, so that was disappointing. Can't really hide that. That's the squad we're going for. Jimmy Muitt, Burrow up front as the 4-4-2. Isaac Hutchinson, Cisse, Bridge, Molyneux, Spratt, Fernandez, Ransom, Webber, and Jameson in goal. We're still having a little bit of an issue with that young lad that we brought in, who's causing a bit of disharmony in the squad, but we've tried to play him quite a lot and we have rotated around. So hopefully in the coming weeks, he'll become a little bit more a positive influence around the training ground, as it says that the dressing room just a little bit awkward. So we'll hopefully fix that. It's really frustrating when you bring a new signing into the squad that's been doing so well and then there's the first highlight and then they cause a bit of upset, but we'll wait and see. Cisse beats his man into Bridge, through into Jimmy Muitt, and Muitt slips it in for 1-0. What a start that is to the episode. Another assist for Jack Bridge. Absolutely flying, and that puts us unbelievably at the halfway point, top of the league. Can we get Jimmy Muitt into League One without having to sub ourselves or transfer ourselves up there? Shrewsbury have scored now, so that puts us down to 2nd, which is fine. As long as we're in those automatics, I would have taken any kind of playoff position to start off the season. So Jimmy Muitt, look at that, flying. 7.3. Bridge has gone up to a 7. He's made a big impact as Jack Bridge. Obviously, it's allowed us to play a lot more football. Cisse is kind of the guy that breaks up the opposition play. Scores a couple of worldies here and there as well. Just coming into half time. First yellow card of the game. I'd like to say I'm happy with that performance. Has Mr. Brunskill got anything to say? Not a lot really. And we go in. Second half. So let's see if we can keep up that form. They've got a player with a slight injury. He's had to come off injured. Josh Doherty came on. They've brought a fullback on for one of their strikers, so I don't know what that means in terms of formation changes. And have we still got the ball here? We have. It's out wide to Hutchinson. Can he beat his man? Delivers the ball in. Oh, here we are. We're open for the counter-attack now. He's ran the whole length of the pitch. Luckily, hit it straight at us. So they're playing a 4-1-4-1. So that seems like they've gone slightly more defensive, but sometimes on this game it seems to have a positive effect by going slightly negative, which you wouldn't think works, but it's a great assist. Isaac Burrow scores 6th goal of the season, and I like to think that might just be the game done. Isaac absolutely beats his man, crosses it right footed. You should never have let him come back on that right. Burrow just directs it, just guides it into the top corner. And that's 2-0. And we are level goal difference with top of the league. Unbelievable. We knew we had a good squad. Obviously, a couple of big money signings here and there. Spratt with the long throw. Ransom flicks it in. And is he offside? He isn't. Well, there you go. Usually when it pauses that long, we're going to bring Jimmy off because he's got his goal. We're going to bring Wes York on there. And we'll bring... No, we won't. Yeah, we will. And then we'll bring... we'll bring Appiah on there for him. I wanted to bring Bradbury on, really. I'll bring Wes York. Well, Molyneux's fine. We'll bring Bradbury on there. Obviously, got a game in 2 games' time, so we needed all our fresh players. Oh, and we've got another goal. Fernandez. 3rd goal of the season. Jack Bridge is having a phenomenal season. Really is. Easy for me to say. Great cross. Nobody tracks the runner. Fernandez heads in at the back post. And that makes it 4-0 away at Crawley Town. I mean, we're currently 4 points off Notts County, who have climbed a place, above Crawley. And we are still only 6 points away from dropping out of the playoffs. So it shows how tight this league really is. That's a terrible mistake there. Straight at the goalkeeper. That's a bit of a lucky one. Lucky escape. And we should be able to just see the timeout. 4 good goals scored. Can we keep a clean sheet, please? Oh, that's really disappointing. Really disappointing. Couple of ex-Brighton teammates of Jimmy there. It's a shame to have not kept the clean sheet, but don't want to be too negative on them. They've done really well. So as you can see, a game coming up really, really quickly. We'll keep the same starting 11, I think, for that one, especially after such a emphatic victory. I think surely being top of this division coming into January, if one of the big jobs came up in League One, maybe a former Championship team, maybe even a former Premiership team. I know Bolton job became available, but their finances are so insecure. It kind of seems like whoever goes in there is going to have a tough time on their hands. We're going to see we've got some fitness concerns. We're doing very well. 10 games in a row without losing. That is sensational. What a team we've put together. Unfortunately, the Burton manager, who we beat in one of our previous games, actually got the sack after we beat him. So that wasn't particularly pleasant. You don't like to see that. We have got what you'd like to think is a fairly easy home game coming up, but you never know on Football Manager. Especially FM20 can throw you a curveball. Ooh. Luciano Spalletti, 5-1. I think we'll apply for both of these jobs. Forest Green. Finance is okay. Yeah. Derby obviously would be... That would put us in dreamland, but that won't happen. Coming up to January, we would hopefully have to check if we had enough finances to buy Jimmy. And then have the money to put him on a good contract. If the money wasn't right, obviously we can stay here, but it's... Right, straight into it. Don't need to change anything. Everyone's looking fit and healthy. Obviously, we have established quite a good squad at York City. And we would only leave it for what I would consider a bigger club. A Forest Green a bigger club. Perhaps we'll have to wait and see if they're all the way down, languishing in 19th. But it would guarantee us a promotion up into League One. So over halfway in the season now. Up on 48 points. It's been a brilliant start. I think we would have to have a look at their squad and really take it in first. But obviously got matters at hand. We are York manager. Jimmy Muitt is a York City player. And if he could pop up with another goal today, that could really help us. First highlight is a corner. Oh, he's offside. A little bit of lag there, so I don't know what was wrong with that. They're playing a 4-4-2, we're playing a 4-4-2. I won't say the famous Mike Bassett, England manager quote. You can work that one. If you do know that quote, feel free to put it down in the comments below. We'll see who knows their stuff. Ball out wide. Isaac's picked it up. Bridge, can he slide him in? He goes back to the fullback Spratt, to Bridge. Bridge to Burrow. Burrow to Cisse. Back to Bridge. Can he find a wide man? He does. Molyneux. Back into Bridge to Spratt. Some good football, but can we actually make something of it? Into Molyneux, into Bridge. Can Molyneux dig out a cross? Oh, it's a penalty. Well then. A chance for Jimmy Muitt to score what I think is his 15th goal of the season. And he scores. His 16th goal of the season. Wow. Unbelievable. Shame he doesn't have his face. Very calmly slotted home from Jimmy Muitt there. And it looks like ideal timing, as Shrewsbury had also scored to take us both onto 50 points. Obviously, we're slightly ahead on the goal difference, but we'll have to see after this game finishes. Will we still be top of the league? Throw into us, Webber. Hutchinson, back to Webber, Pat Webber. Cisse, Hutchinson, Webber. Some great football. It's into Hutchinson. Can he get his cross? Oh, great, he's beat his man. Oh, not quite. Tame header. They've rolled it out to start a quick attack. Webber's got the ball. Oh, he's lost it in the wing position. Oh dear, not a foul. Oh, it's a goal at the back post. Mamadou Thame. Wow. All came from us giving that ball away. Look there. Shocking. Isaac's picked up a yellow, so that's not ideal. They've got a couple of yellows over on their side as well for some fouls. And if you'd offered me a win and a draw, both away at the start of this episode, I probably would have bit your hand off for it, especially against 4th and 5th. But having taken the lead, would probably be a little bit disappointed. Right, we've got a throw in. Spratt forward. Bridge. Molyneux. Sprays it. Can we get the seconds? We can't. Oh, he's pressed right over his position there. Could be in trouble in the middle after Cisse went chasing. Right, just find an easy pass. There we go. Nice. Can we find another one? He's dribbled past everyone. Can he slide him in? Oh no. We're in trouble here. Notts County on the counter attack. And he's offside. There you go. Probably a lucky escape there, I would have thought. And how are we looking? We'll probably let this highlight play out. Oh, Cisse is killing us today. I'm probably going to take him off. Let's take Cisse off because he's not having a great game. He's given the ball away a number of times in that midfield. And I will bring on this little angry man. I'll move these two players up into these two positions. And I'll probably... Where's Green at? I'll bring him in for Burrow and just play him in that whole position there. See if we can play through that midfield a little bit more. 2 substitutions. Will they pay off? Oh, didn't want to show us that highlight. Nothing must have come of the corner. Isaac's had a fairly quiet game. And I think, in saying that, we will bring Molyneux off. Oh no, Hutchinson's picked up a small injury. So we'll bring Yarko there, swap those two. Well, I just did that, but okay. There we go, that's a shame. I tried to take him off before he got too injured, but evidently I didn't do it in time. Have to see how substantial an injury that is. Now with 20 odd minutes to go, will we see a winning goal? I know we're playing cautious, but that we can't really afford to lose this game, so I don't want to push it and then get caught on the counter-attack. Although on the flip side, don't want to go too defensive and then leave yourself open. That looks like it's all over. Okay. Like I said, I would have bit your hand off for a draw, a win and a draw away from home, especially going into that Cheltenham game. Okay, we'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.